Alright, you guys, ZFR back here, and Battlefield 5 was revealed yesterday, and oh man, Battlefield 5 looks pretty interesting. But here's the thing, there are some people who just don't know about this game. There are some people who saw that trailer and they're really not sure how to feel about this. And I definitely see why. The trailer didn't really represent the game in the way it's actually going to be. The trailer made this game look much more fast-paced, chaotic, turn off your brain a little bit more, like a Call of Duty type of trailer, like something you would expect Call of Duty to release. However, with the information we got from the press conference and everything, and the information we got from the developers of the game and stuff like that, we do know that this Battlefield is actually going to be slightly more hardcore in a lot of different ways, and I'm going to get into some of those ways here. But pretty much the overall point of this video is just to kind of tell you guys what I think of the game, tell you guys why I'm excited for it, and just go over a few of the features that I'm really looking forward to. So with that being said, let's get right into this. One of the first things I want to talk about with this game that I found really interesting, that jumped out and caught my attention really well, is the new way they're approaching like medics and the support class, like the health and ammo systems in the game. From now on, there's going to be animations every time you interact with health and ammo. Like, so if a mech tosses you a health pack, you actually have your character's actually going to reach out and catch it and apply it or whatever. Or if it's the same thing with ammo, like they're going to pick up the ammo and stuff, And I've really enjoyed that. And not only are they making it a bit more complicated there, when you're trying to apply health, or when you're trying to get more health or ammo, you kind of have to look around to make sure you don't get caught in the middle of that animation. Even though I think you can still keep your gun up while you're doing it, obviously I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's probably not the position you want to get caught in. So with that being said, that adds an extra element to staying alive longer. But another thing about the health and ammo that I'm really liking that I was seeing is that it looks like it's going to be a lot more limited in all capacities. So pretty much what I mean by that is, from now on, your ammo is extremely limited when you first spawn in. As you might have noticed in the gameplay portion of the trailer, the player, he ran out of bullets pretty fast, like towards the end there. Like, he ran out of ammo extremely fast, and that's because he didn't have a lot. They're trying to portray the scarcity of these things on the battlefield. And this is also going to add in another really awesome aspect to the gameplay, because now you're probably going to have to be doing a lot of looting. You're probably going to have to get ammo from a lot of the dead players on the ground. And if it works like in the past where you actually switch over, hang on, wait, what the heck? Sorry, it's my alarm. But if it works like in the past where you actually have to switch over your class when you pick up someone else's weapon or whatever, then that's going to be interesting. Like, you might not know what you end up playing as once you jump into a match, and I think that's really going to make the game interesting to play. I think that's going to be interesting. But hopefully they just allow you to pick up ammo off of corpses and stuff. Hopefully you don't have to switch your class every time. But moving on, on the health side of things, from now on, when you get revived, or well, no, we'll talk about the revive in a second, but when you get health from another player, it only heals you but so much. It doesn't heal you as much as it used to. And if I remember correctly, you have to go to like different conquest points and stuff where there will be better health supplies and everything to heal you up fully. So with that being said, it sounds like they're really adding a big survival aspect to the gameplay portion of things here. It pretty much sounds like to me you're going to have to do a lot more work to stay alive longer on the battlefield. You know, it's going to be a lot more intense. People's health is going to be a lot lower than it usually is. As the fight drags on, you know, ammo, you might run out of ammo in the middle of a gunfight more often, have to swap over to your pistol, so pistols and sidearms are going to become a lot more useful. You might even end up running around with your melee weapon. So just that aspect, that change has so many different things that changes about the gameplay, and I'm really excited about that part of the game. I'm really excited to see how that affects the gameplay and everything, and how that's going to kind of change up Battlefield for hopefully for the better. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the game. The destruction, apparently it's going to be bigger than ever in this one. Like, apparently if a tank shoots a building apart, you know, there's still going to be pieces of that building or the roof hanging and stuff, and they might fall later depending on the weight and stuff like that, type of material like wood or brick, which I don't really care about that. The destruction Battlefield was already amazing. It's great that it's getting even better though, because it did look good in the trailer. So, or at least what they portrayed it to with the CGI. I don't think we saw any actual gameplay destruction in the trailer, but yeah, overall that destruction aspect, that sounds cool that they're upgrading that. It also sounds like they're really taking the weapons and stuff a lot more serious this time. You know, it's not going to be like Battlefield 1 where it's kind of where a lot of weapons were inactive, and like I don't know why I couldn't just say that just now, but where a lot of weapons, you know, that like it's harder to aim them, it's harder to be precise with them. You know, they don't always work the way you want them to. It's with this game, it's going to be much more like Battlefield 4 and 3 and so on, like where you could find a weapon you really liked, and all the weapons have different like recoil patterns and stuff, and you can get used to them. You can kind of train yourself to be better with certain weapons other than all the other ones, and that sounds like a really fun part to me. You know, I always love having a favorite weapon and stuff, so I'm definitely looking forward to that portion of the game. Another addition I want to talk about was the new operations mode. We had operations in Battlefield 1, but you know, it was okay. Like, I didn't really care all that much about it. It was fun, I guess, every once in a while, but here it sounds like operations is going to be a lot different and a completely different experience, because depending on whether you win or lose certain matches and stuff, it looks like that's going to have different effects on the game, like what weapons are available to you, what vehicles are available. Like, it might determine like the weather or something like that, like just a bunch of different aspects, like which map you play on next, all those kind of things. And pretty much it just sounds like a really dynamic game mode. It sounds like it's going to be a game mode that's constantly changing. So yeah, that sounds pretty fun to me. Also, another thing that is really interesting is that this game is said to have co-op. So they're bringing the co-op back, and I don't really know how I feel about that. Like, maybe it might be good, but honestly, I hope it's more than just like random missions with the co-op. Like, I hope so. I'd rather, because to be honest, I'd rather them focus in on that single player and give us a really good single player Battlefield story, like for the first time in a long time. Even though Battlefield 1 had some decent ones, I still would rather like a overarching, really good single player story for Battlefield. So hopefully they do something like that, and they focus more in on that story than they do the actual co-op. We didn't really, I don't think they said too much about the story or anything at all. But yeah, moving on from that, another big thing, of course, is the Battle Royale mode. This game is going to have it, and I don't think they showed anything for that. No, they didn't, and they didn't really talk about all that much. But if I'm correct, this game will have it, and yeah, it sound like I don't know, like it sounds fun. If there's any game I would have wanted to seen that in, is definitely Battlefield. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think I would enjoy that even more than Fortnite's Battle Royale. So yeah, I'll look forward to that mode. But I don't know. I don't really think there's too much more to say about that. You know, Battle Royale sounds like a really good mode. I've always wanted a free for all big game mode in Battlefield anyway, so this sounds fun to me. But anyway, moving on to the last thing, and one of the bigger things in my opinion. The big news is that premium service is officially gone. It's gone. Now they have, what was it called? I think it's called Barracks. No, not Barracks. Your company, yeah, the company, like, you know, company of soldiers or whatever. So yeah, they have this thing now, and it's pretty much like a new service, and you don't have to pay for any of the DLC. It's gonna be free, kind of like they were doing over with Star Wars Battlefront. Well, like they were supposed to do. Just throw a little bit of shade in there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure not gonna do that garbage with Battlefield. They they hopefully they know better, but yeah, so all the DLC for this game is going to be free. Everyone's going to get it, and it looks like they're going to be doing weekly kind of like bounties or challenges and stuff, and they're going to be adding weekly stuff in there for you to earn new customization and stuff. So all that really sounds amazing. And last but not least, one last thing I want to touch on very quickly is the customization in this game. This game has more customization, it looks like, than any other Battlefield game. You're actually going to be able to customize your character, as in their clothing, their pants, their top, their armor, their helmets, gloves, stuff like that. Like, you're going to be able to customize a lot of stuff. You're going to be able to customize visual aspects of your gun. Like you saw in the trailer, dude had the machine gun with some foliage over it and stuff, with some plants on it, so you can add stuff like that onto your weapons and everything, alongside paint jobs and everything, I'm guessing. Then on top of that, you can also customize your vehicles, which is why you saw the teddy bear and the bottles on the tank at the very beginning of the trailer. So yeah, with this being said, this Battlefield game sounds like it's going to be very different from previous games. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to see more gameplay, to see an actual gameplay demo or actual gameplay trailer. I'm guessing we might get to see something at E3 since it is coming out this year. What's the release date for this? The standard release is October 19th. Yeah, and I think it comes out a couple days early if you have what was it called, EA Access. I think you get on like the 16th then, and then I think like on the 17th or the 18th you can get the deluxe version, but standard version comes out on the 19th of October. So yeah, this game's coming out this year, and it's just crazy to think how many games we have coming out this year alone. There are a lot of really good looking games coming out, and yeah, I'm definitely getting a job, because man, you definitely want to have one once you get towards the end of this year. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. For me, Battlefield 5 is looking like it's going to be amazing. Like I said, that trailer, it didn't do the best job of representing all the new insane stuff that's going to be in this game. I really wish they just had done all gameplay and just had really shown us like a bunch of the new features and everything. But I'm guessing they're saving that for their E3 show, and this was more of just like a teaser for what's to come. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed once again. Do all that supportive stuff like I said. No, I'm just joking. Please support down below and everything. You know, help your boy out here. He's just now coming back to YouTube after like a month. So So yeah, let's see what we can do with those likes and stuff. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you all on the next one. ZFR out.